Today's lesson is going to be on triangle theorems. Our first triangle theorem is our triangle angle sum theorem, and that says that the inside angles of your triangle add up to equal 180 degrees. So there's three inside angles, those will add together to get 180 degrees. Your next one is your exterior angle theorem. Well, first, an exterior angle is formed by extending any one side of a triangle, so that would be angle 1 here. Your exterior angle is always going to be equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent interior angles. So those would be angles 2 and 3. They're inside the triangle and they're non-adjacent, they're not touching angle 1. I wouldn't be allowed to use what's in red. That would be adjacent to angle 1. So I just take angle 2 plus angle 3 to give me angle 1. In this first one, all of my angles are inside of my triangle. So inside of my triangle is 180 degrees. I subtract 24. So I subtract 24 and 37 from 180 to get me 119 degrees for my angle 1. Alright, all of these angles are 2 inside and 1 outside. So my exterior angle theorem says to add my 2 non-adjacent interior angles up to get me my exterior angle, which would be 128 degrees. On 3, I have 1 on the inside and 1 on the inside, and I have 1 on the outside. But the one on the inside, angle 1, I'm missing. Well, your 2 inside angles should add up to equal your outside. So if I have my outside, I can take away one of my insides to get the missing insides, 25 degrees. Alright, number 4, we have a lot more going on. Starting in my first triangle, I notice that I am only missing 1 angle inside of it. And all of those are on the inside of my triangle. So 180 minus 66 minus 84 to get me angle 1, which would be 30 degrees. The next thing I notice, personally, is I notice a linear pair right here. So 84 and 3 are forming a straight line, which means 180 minus 84 to get 96 for 3. And then in our second triangle that they give us, I have all but one set of my angles there. So 180 minus 96 minus 43 to get 41 degrees. So you go ahead and pause the video and try number 5 on your own. And once you're done, start the video back up to check your answers. Alright, so there's your answers to number 5. I have 2 inside of a triangle and 1 linear pair, just like I had before. Alright, looking at number 6, the first thing that I noticed that I want to hit on real fast is right here. We have 2 intersecting lines, angles across from each other. So those will be considered vertical angles. Angle 2 would be congruent to 61 degrees because they are vertical. And then I'm left with 2 triangles where I know both of my measures. So go ahead and pause the video and finish number 6 on your own. Alright, and there are your answers for the rest of 6. On 7, it says that we are bisecting an angle. So when we are bisecting, that means we are cutting in half. So BC is going to bisect in half ACD. Well, ACD is 90 degrees, which means if you're going to bisect, if you're going to cut in half, both of those are going to be 45 degrees. So go ahead and pause the video and finish finding angles 1 and 4 on your own. Alright, go ahead and check your answers for number 7. On number 8, we have 3 different triangles. The first triangle I noticed myself being able to do something in is right here. because I have 2 of my 3 angles. So I can do 180 minus 41 minus 75 to get angle 1 to be 64 degrees. The next triangle I notice being able to do something in is the other one. I have 2 of my 3 angles. So I can do 180 minus 54 minus 90 to get angle 3, 36 degrees. And then last I have angle 2, and it's not a part of any triangle. But for angle 2, 1 plus 2 plus 90 is forming a straight line. So that's not considered a linear pair, but that is considered 180 because it's forming a line. So to find that angle 2, we can do 180 minus angle 1, which is 64, minus 90 to get 26. Number 9 is simple, means parallel. Remember back to chapter 3. So those 2 lines, L and M, are parallel. Alright? First thing I notice I can start with is angle 3. Angle 3 and 73 form a line, so a linear pair. 180 minus 73. To get us angle 3, which is 107. And then we need to jump on a transversal and help ourselves out for finding those. So if I jump on this transversal, if I go parallel line to transversal, and then parallel line to transversal, those 2 angles should add up to equal 180, or I can compare it with 73. That could also be this one. And those would be alternate interior. So either of those 2 work. But regardless, we get 73 for angle 1. And then something like we just saw on the other side. We have 3 angles forming a straight line. Now angle 1 and angle 49, so we can find angle 2. Minus 73 minus 49, 58. And now that I have angle 2, I have all but 1 angle inside of that triangle. So I can do 180 minus 58 minus 73 to get angle 4, which is 49. And then last, we have a linear pair again with 4 and 5. So I can do 180 minus 4, which is 49, to get angle 5, which is 135. All right, on number 10, go ahead and pause and try number 10 on your own. You'll be asked to enter your measurements for each angle at the end of the video. So be careful with those right angles, be careful with the triangles, there's 3 different ones in there, and be careful with your linear pairs. Alright, so hopefully you were able to enter all of your answers for number 10. Now we're going to apply some algebra here.